wasn't on the last episode because he was helping out a little organization called the IDF in
Wasn't happening. Wasn't happening. Sorry, are you singling out the only Jewish member of the podcast for this?
I mean, you were really good at singling out,
the only
we're
part
allowed to
Jewish
do
and
that
never
now.
religiously practiced
That's the kind
member
of
of the
stuff we can do
podcast
now.
for this.
Hey, I went to a
complimenting you
Jewish
for it.
preschool.
I'm the most.
I'm more Jewish than you.
I became
My dad.
a devout Zionist a few hours ago because
It's the
I really
opposite of
think
how it works.
I want to copy what Brianna Wu has done with her career. I really want to copy that. I want to find a way to be as successful as her. So
I
I'm
saw those
Zionist
videos
now,
of the gay guys in the bunker, and I thought it was cool what they were doing. So I'm
Being
that
in a
now.
bunker.
It's weird how many like annoying Zionist gay guys there are. It's like a weird type of thing that's happening now. Because there's like more. There used to be just one. Like there was one famous annoying
And then it
Zionist
split
twink.
up.
And now there's like
Someone cut his
six.
head off, and two grew.
Yeah, his name was
he
Noah, and then his descendants multiplied into even more gay guys.
Yeah, it's weird how that works. Because they're famous for not doing that, right? Isn't that the whole thing? Like you gotta adopt.
No, I think they like
Stop!
canceled.
Don't shop.
Yeah, I think they like cancel. Apparently, everyone always talks about like Tel Aviv pride as either like, I don't know, like the reason Israel's good or like a sign of like pink imperialism. But apparently, it just always gets protested by like Orthodox Jews every year, and it's really inconvenient, which I find funny. Because it's like
cool.
there's way more of those in Israel than there are gay people.
They really
in
are
Israel.
just an offshoot of America. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We don't really get our pride parades protested though. There's usually just like one grumpy guy, like holding up a sign that has like
Not
a
this
slur
year.
on it.
It'll change
I
this year.
mean, we both live in pretty progressive cities.
That's
I feel like
true.
that's probably a big part of it.
Yeah, but there's
You know?
like no one counter protests like Dallas Pride, do they?
I feel like there probably are, especially
Yeah.
in like last
Dallas
couple of years. I
Pride
feel like
is
there would've
actually
been.
one of the drag queens that's performing here during the parade.
Dallas Pride was the name of a WNBA franchise that got canceled.
That also does sound
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
They lost all their money.
Yeah.
Nothing happened. They literally just lost it. They couldn't find it anymore.
Yeah, they had
They
to
couldn't
disband the
find new
team
players.
because all of the gay women who staffed it couldn't stop wanting to have sex with Miriam Adelson.
Yeah, no, she was.
God, she's
yeah.
so fucking hot, man.
She's been, in
She's
terms
so
of
beautiful.
like the people that have donated hundreds of millions of dollars to Trump, between her and Elon, she's been doing a lot better. She just, she just lost fucking whatever the basketball man, her husband.
Yeah, but
What?
everyone came around on that. You're a little behind the loop. Everyone's like, oh, actually, they did a sneaky good job. That's the opinion on the Mavericks now. People are
Yeah,
like,
I
oh,
mean,
you
I
didn't trust
assume that
Nico
there
Harrison's plan.
I assume.
Well,
that,
it was an
they-
accident.
I assume
it
that
was
there
an
was
Yeah,
some
accident.
I was
reason for it.
really annoyed at people. Like I know they're like half joking, but it was bugging me. People were like, oh
Yeah, but
my
I
god,
trust the
NBA
process,
rigged the
baby.
lottery. Huh?
Yeah. Why would they rig the lottery for Dallas, man? They don't care about Dallas now that Luka isn't there.
I like the end goal of this was that all the NBA cared about was just having Luka on the Lakers. Like that was like, oh, this is like a massive fucking deal for them. Like they
Yeah.
needed it for the ratings, and then the Lakers lost in like the first round, and nobody gave a
Yeah,
shit.
they were terrible.
Yeah,
The way that you
they were
know
stinkful, as Griffin
The
says.
way you know sports aren't rigged is that there's never been like no one has ever come back from like a 3-0 in like a 7-game series because
Oh, we came so close once. We came
There was-
so close once.
there was like
The
a
league put
hockey
that
team
rock
in
on the
Canada.
court and tripped Jason Tatum.
No, I think it's like
because
I
they
think
wanted
it's
to
like
precious
never
Miami
happened.
Heat in the finals.
It's like never
No, it's
happened
never
in
happened.
any. Yeah, in
No, it
any
happened in
Major League
baseball.
sports. Oh, it
Red
did.
Sox, baby.
Yeah,
Definitely never going to happen in football.
Go
it
Sox.
should
Yeah.
just once.
Just once. There was
Yeah.
once I think it was a Jags team actually that only lost 3 games all season, and all 3 of them were to the Titans.
Mhm.
Were the only 2 games they lost in the regular season were to Tennessee, and then they're
And then they
lost in the AFC Championship game to
That's pretty
Tennessee.
funny.
All right, enough sports talk. I have a new thing that I want to try on the show, which is we're gonna not do Reddit posts, and we're just gonna keep talking about sports. No, I'm kidding.
Awesome, let's
We're-
go, dude.
No, we're gonna
Nope,
be
sorry,
reading.
you gave us the opening. We're taking it,
No,
dude.
I didn't.
We're running with it.
I'm doing that
Did you
thing
see,
again,
Griffin?
right?
Did you see how steezy Trev looked?
There we
He
go.
It's
looked
year 5 for
incredible.
Steve
He's
Trev.
powerful.
Dude,
he
he's
looks
crazy.
He might roll out to the
steez
beach
dripping off him.
bars, man. I think I saw him playing pool at Pete's on Beach Boulevard.
Oh, does that
I
I
only
think they're
go
going to be a really
volume for
fun
me?
team. I love the receiver core. Like Travis Hunter is
All right,
ridiculous.
So,
Tavis
what
Hunter,
we're-
man. And he
Tevis
was nice to
Hunter.
that lady on that plane.
She was nice to that lady on that plane.
I
He's
might be
so
the
sick.
Travis Hunter. I might become the Travis Hunter if
Yeah,
is
Tevis and
not good
Teaver.
this year.
The
I'll kill
Adventures of
him.
Tevis and Teaver.
Yeah, Tevis and Tuthead.
Tevis and Tudhead. Tevis and Tudhead and their good
Tevis and
friend Liam
Hunted.
Coco. They have to go to Liam Coco's house to get the playbook. But they got lost on the way.
Barney
And they
Stinson, the
got...
playbook.
No? What? That doesn't have anything to do with Liam Cohen.
We were just doing TV and movies, I thought.
Oh, no.
Well,
I was thinking more
what
of
we're
like
doing-
a Frog and Toad
Now you
children's
gave me an
adventure
opening
book.
because we are doing movies. We're looking at the. I've been looking at the YouTube comment sections on various
Fine, no
YouTube
more
movies.
sports.
YouTube
'cause-
movies. Those are called videos, you fucking idiot.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
5 more minutes of sports talk because Charlie got
No, fuck you. That wasn't an opening,
Merit.
and I'm
Mute Charlie.
no.
muting Charlie so Griffin.
I've given
I
am all too experienced with taking privileges away and giving them back after trying to get Gus to open a
Well,
certain
I also
channel
have-
for 3 months.
I also have privileges, I think. I can hit server mute and server deafen right now.
Okay.
And take your ass out
Anyway,
of commission.
I was just having fun looking at these for various movies. Originally I was gonna have Spencer on because he could think of a movie, unlike any of us who can't think of any movie.
Funny movies.
Yeah. So I don't know what was the one that here I posted some screenshots on Twitter. I was looking at the comments on Popstar. I think there was one person that was like one of my favorite ones was someone just said like, I love seeing all the Brooklyn Nine-Nine references in this movie. It's like, I think that's just Andy Samberg.
Yeah, that's just a reference
That's just
to
a
his
guy
face,
you
man.
recognize.
Yeah.
It's a reference.
Dude, I love the Succession references in the McDonald's Filet-O-Fish commercial.
Dude, this ash is a reference to that dude on Brooklyn Nine-Nine who died. Got cremulated.
I do the one line from Popstar that always sticks with me is when they introduce like the cool guest rapper, and the opening line of his song is like stomping around the city like a retarded tyrannosaur. That one's really good.
I don't think I've ever seen it.
Popstar's pretty fun. I don't like Hot Rod that much, but I do like Popstar.
Hey, you can see it for free on YouTube.
Hot Rod's fine.
Lonely Island is funny, but what were they thinking? People were actually gonna pay to see this? Like 8 of them.
I didn't.
That's
I think
maybe
it
like
did
8
flop
people.
a little hard, which is unfortunate because I thought it was pretty nice.
Flopstar.
Their goofy on camera makes me suspicious that they have a really dark side. For some reason, Andy just feels off. I know they did some violent songs, so I'm pretty sure he can't be
They
trusted.
did some violent songs about the Lonely Island.
Yeah, hold on, let me send you
The
guys
epic
one
rap
so you
battles
guys
of
can-
history, people have a dark side. You can tell because of their violent songs.
Dude, I'm
Yeah, it's
really
'cause-
worried
yeah.
about what the Key of Awesome is going to do in this
Yeah.
abandoned prison.
That fifth chord is actually
Yeah.
Rap
Discord.
music actually has dark origins with black people. It wasn't always just Eminem and Jelly Roll like we thought it was.
Yeah, I know. It's scary.
I remember
All right, let me send you the link
I was
to-
watching a
to
new video
TikTok.
that Todd in the Shadows put out today, and he kept complaining about how Jelly Roll is on every song. And at one point he says, like, is there no genre of music that Jelly Roll will not molest? And it made me laugh because it's a very, like, 2010s punchline. Is something you write for Channel
He
Awesome
doesn't
15
molest
years
it,
ago.
like
Do
he
you
slowly
like it?
makes
Do you
love
like
to
the Todd in the
genres.
Shadow videos? Is that why you watch them?
Yeah.
Like
I think
I
he's
watch them
genuinely
because I hate
good.
them. So I can
Yeah,
eventually
well,
like
that's
kill
what I
him.
assumed. I
I think he's genuinely good.
At doing what though? I don't
Talking.
understand what he does.
Sucking dick.
He reviews music. He's a music critic.
Oh, I must have been watching.
Oh,
a
he's like
different Todd
Anthony
in the
Fontana.
Shadows.
Yeah, he's like if Anthony Fantano was dumber, but much less annoying.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think about that.
I got
the
into Anthony
Fantano
Fantano.
subreddit. The people.
Can you
who
guys
were
try
like-
talking at the same time a little bit more?
I know. I just noticed that I was doing that.
You've been doing it for like 2 minutes. Both
yeah,
of you.
that's okay.
You're both
I'll
in
edit
trouble.
it out.
Permission to speak.
Go.
I don't even remember what the fuck I was going to say because you hurt my feelings. I was thinking about the Fantano, the people in the Fantano subreddit who were like, "Can a 9 be better than a 10?"
Oh yeah, that's right. They didn't
And
understand.
there is someone
math.
who what made me think about this is there was a screenshot from the Playboy Cardi subreddit that was like, Pet Sounds was one of the first albums to have a whole lot of red effect.
I saw that. Yeah, that was really good. A 9 can be better than a 10 after the 10 out of 10 review of Daughters got taken down because their lead singer was a crazy molester man.
Like a crazy rapist.
Yeah, he did a lot of bad
He,
shit.
he,
Oh, here's a guy. Oh, sorry, I'm interrupting. Here's a guy from one of my YouTube comments who's saying about Popstar, I'm so glad this Jew's money move didn't work on films. Which I don't know what he means. Does he mean that like Andy Samberg used his Jewish money to buy
Andy
his way
Samberg's
into
a fucking
Hollywood?
sellout, man.
I love the idea that the like Jews control the media thing is being deployed against Andy Samberg.
I like the idea
That's
that
the
Jews
guy
only
you gotta worry about.
I like the idea that Jews only control like mid-level comedies.
The
and,
Jews
like, nothing
control
more.
SNL.
Yeah.
They're doing this to dechuckleize you.
Someone says Amy Adams is ridiculously sweet in this. I still think this is one of his best films.
Yes, dude, 100%.
YouTube is slowly becoming the homeboy.
That's on Squeam, bro. Honest to God.
That is
Someone
on
just
fucking
said,
Squeam.
I
That is
guess
on
it's 'cause-
Squeam.
Oh, never mind.
2 2s, fam. Yeah.
It's
Something I
'cause
found out this weekend because I had a pea protein for the first time because I made a big spaghetti with Thompson and Olive, and Olive's vegetarian, so we were not going to use real meat for the meatballs, and so we made some pea protein meatballs. And long story short, my girlfriend said that I woke her up farting multiple times throughout the night. Like I was blasting so hard she couldn't sleep.
What? Is it green, the protein? Is it green food is it green meat in the spaghetti?
I honestly I could not tell you. I think it was
know.
brown. It was mostly it was a brownish
Penis
color.
shot. Penis shot.
This-
Because
this is
showing us his
comment-
penis.
Yeah,
Complete
189.
it's because I was
100
checking for something behind my laptop.
189 million subscribers can't be wrong. Another great movie.
Fact.
That's how they should. Fuck the box office, man. How many people subscribe to your movie on YouTube?
Everything on YouTube movies is great. Look at how many subscribers they have. They make so many great movies.
Are we just looking at? Are we like supposed
Yeah,
to?
we're
click
Yeah, no,
the
it's we're
links
just
to the
looking
movies?
at this.
We're kind of psychonauts
Okay.
Yeah.
for this.
Uh,
We're going crazy. We're breaking the boundaries. I do have
Yeah.
to pause the movies when they pop
our
up.
fan left.
Yeah, because you'll get
Because I'll just
sucked
watch
in.
Popstar.
Yeah, I'll just keep watching it. Let's just
Yeah.
watch the pop.
Yeah,
star.
we should do an episode where we're just quiet
Yeah,
and
we
we
just
play
watch-
Popstar in the background.
One of us is like
Well,
trying
this
to riff
was
throughout
also
the
gonna
movie,
be
and
a,
we keep on shushing them. Like, shh, the movie's on.
Yeah.
We're us talking.
Yeah.
Thriller also is such a great name for an album in a Popstar
So
mockumentary.
true.
I'm so
I was
happy
all-
I'm broke. I would never have come across this free movie on YouTube.
Oh, I'm.
You know, this is what
I'm
I like
looking
about
at
this
Catch
is
Me.
because
Wait, I got a good one. DJ Khaled not knowing he was is a satire piece.
Oh, I've been looking at the
Sorry,
the
I'm showing
ones
you my
for,
penis again.
Catch Me If You Can this whole time. That makes more sense.
yeah. Is there nothing funny for Catch Me If You Can? I just sent it because I thought it was one of the ones that got suggested. The premise was that we were going to just like look up movies that we thought it would be funny to like see what like impoverished boomers have to say about, because that's like who these comment sections.
I think
are for.
these are mostly children.
They're
Sorry, I
like,
did
I had
that
to
thing
guess.
where I lost my vape and I immediately turned into a feral
My
animal.
vape is dead. I'm trying to go
Mhm.
without. It sucks. I want to kill my whole family.
That's tough. Yeah, that's but
Like,
I don't think you
I
should
just
kill your
want
whole
to do
family.
it. It's not a crime to want to do something.
I don't want to do it.
I think
It kind of is though. If you talk about it enough. If you vocalize it, it kind of is because they send
They wouldn't.
the police to your house.
They wouldn't. Because of my house, I smell
Ooh, I
so
wanna
bad
see what
that
I wanna-
people don't come into my house. No.
There's some guy on Twitter who's like responding to fucking Tom Cotton, like saying something about Arkansas or like saying something about Israel, and he said like, Senator Cotton, Senator Cotton, I recently drove through your state, and it smelled so bad that I had to roll up all my windows while I was driving through. And it was supposed to be like an own. I was like, I don't know if that's how anywhere smell like.
Yeah, I think you just farted in your car.
Yeah, I don't think there's
whole
a state that smells bad the entire way through.
I was driving through your state, and
like
the whole state was so hot I had to turn on the air conditioning in my car. The sun was so bright in your state.
It was like... You could tell it was like, so he was like trying to do like one of those like, you know, when people like try to do like really poetic insults or whatever, and they like go into like really big detail. He was like trying to do that.
It's people trying to do a Felix thing and not getting it.
Yeah. God, I hate that guy. Yeah, no, but it was just like, but like instead of it being like a like sort of instead of it sounding like sort of academic, it was just saying like your entire state smells bad. It smelled so awful because you support Israel too much.
Ew.
It's like I don't think his support of Israel really affected the smell of the state.
I disagree.
I mean, maybe it did. I don't know.
Tom Cotton quote tweeting him with a post that says, "Joke's on you! I've just introduced legislation to ban pooping nationwide."
Yeah. Hey,
actually, you know
I went to
Arkansas
shit and someone got my nose and
Arkansas-
I couldn't smell anything. Thoughts on your piece of shit state? They literally got.
Tom Cotton just goes to his car and got his nose.
If you were getting mugged and they got your nose, would you ask for it back? You can keep my wallet and my phone. I want my nose back.
I would be getting off light.
Okay, I'm so sorry, guys. I'm gonna mute for a second. If I don't find my vape, I'm gonna go fucking crazy.
Okay. I'm looking at the comments of Glengarry.
I'm still looking on the.
My official opinion. This movie sucks. Yeah. Jack was a mass. I mean, a lot of this is just like normal.
Yeah, it's a lot of really normal stuff. Me and Spencer were doing this with the new Lil Wayne album. We were looking at the comments to Peanuts to an Elephant.
How was that?
There was one that got me really good. It was like
you just peanuts to an elephant.
What was it? It was this. I can't get past this level. Dumbass jumps ass beat. That was getting me good.
What were you looking at the Lin-Manuel Miranda one? That song?
What up, though?
Yeah. How many views does that have on YouTube?
I love the bit of that song where he just makes donkey noises. But I still act a donkey like, ha, what's up?
What up, though? I was smoking poop.
I'm going to court tomorrow. This movie helped me relieve some stress about everything.
Yeah, this person under Glenn Ross, lots of overacting.
Well, then, I'm over the acting.
And then another person saying, I was happy. Happy.
Some of these have comments turned off, which is really pissing me off because I really wanted to see people.
Damn it! I also had just pulled up the
that would have been good.
I found the best
comments turned off.
I guess
bullshit
one.
Oh, that one's good. Actually, yeah, that. I was upset that they didn't have the mask. I wanted to see what people had to say about the mask.
What?
I'm gonna take a Tropic Thunder trip real quick.
Ooh, I was looking at that also. It was a lot of people saying like you couldn't make this today.
This movie is a very rare case of Hollywood actually having a sense of humor and making fun of itself.
That's awesome.
It's great.
Isn't every movie
do that to some degree?
Yeah, I think most comedies attempt to have a sense of humor.
Well, every movie now is like we're comedy actors and we're making a movie about and Hollywood is bullshit and make us sad.
Oh, you know what I was looking at? I was looking at a Full Metal Jacket, and there was a comment that was like, I killed people in Vietnam, and watching this movie makes me feel better.
Awesome.
Full Metal Jacket?
Yeah.
Why do I want Arlie Ermy to be my real dad? Why do I feel like my life would turn out better if Arlie Ermy from that movie was my real dad, and he was teaching me how to do shit and whipping me into shape?
You're just saying that because you don't have a dad. You never knew your dad. And you say that about pretty much any man.
Why do I feel like Greg House would be a much better father than
the
lot I was given in this shit life? I would have called him on Father's Day.
Yeah. I wish that guy could be my dad. I wish that guy could be
I wish Brian Williams and Tom Brokaw could be my dad. Because
Yeah,
then I'd be sisters
I
without
wish Tom
the
Brady could be my
and I'd
dad.
smell her feet.
I wish O.J. Simpson could be my dad. You could smell her feet.
I used to think this movie was stupid funny. Now I realize how genius level funny it is. Absolute gold of a movie, and will forever be good.
Never be good. It won't forever be like a masterpiece.
I mean,
or
to
whatever.
be fair, it's
it'll
not
forever
like
be like 3.5 stars. It'll endure.
Yeah, to be fair,
it's like it's like the most
it's like
fine
the pyramids of
like
Giza are like
it's
they've
pretty
endured,
good.
but they're like fine. Like
Yeah, the pyramid. Dude, people
for fucking
overrate
real.
the pyramid,
Like, tell me you've never seen a
pyramid so
monument
much.
before.
I honestly like of the seven wonders of the world. I think it's probably like five.
It's the bottom tier.
Is it one of what are the
There's
seven wonders of
the
the world? I always
Library of
forget whether
Alexandria,
they're
the
man-made
Hanging
or not man-made.
Gardens.
yeah, Library of Seattle, Library.
Okay, it's
Mount
giving me
Rushmore.
way too many answers. It's because there's seven wonders of the ancient world and the new
Giza
seven
is the
wonders.
only one that's above.
Yeah,
because it's the only one still kicking.
Yeah, but like the seven wonders of like the modern seven wonders of the world, it's always changing. And like if you looked in 2007, it would be like Mall of America,
this wall with a Banksy post,
this mall in Dubai.
Damn, you know what? If you made the modern wonders of the world today, they'd probably put in a damn smartphone.
Seriously.
Ooh, yeah.
Oh,
Disneyland probably on there.
It's pretty wonderful. Yeah, Disneyland,
the gas station,
snacks, Pete Bog excavation. Is
the Great Barrier Reef one of the great wonders of the world? One of the man-made.
Yeah, and I'm trying to take
vaccines in the man-made. Is COVID-19
one
of the man-made wonders of the world?
Yeah, women are one of the man-made wonders of the world.
It wouldn't be shit without us.
Ooh, Meet the Spartans. That's both a good movie to look at the comments
of the world
and
having
one of the
sex
wonders of
with
the
a
world.
vagina.
Sorry, can you read that again?
Doing it. Sorry, go ahead.
No, read that again.
You're just talking about the seven wonders of the world. You're talking about Meet the Spartans,
which is one of the wonders of the world.
I would love to do my own wonders of the world list, and I just pick 7 animals I think are cool. Lion, water buffalo, polar bear, shark, killer
orca,
whale,
which is a different animal.
Hornet. I'm really angrily.
They're different.
They're different.
Mine.
Okay, I think the comments on Meet the Spartans might be. I think Gus, have you seen this movie? I forget.
No, I have not. I saw. We talked about this last time. I saw Superhero. I thought there was one good joke.
Kind of movies.
I like this comment. What is this movie, bro? I fucking love it. Which I get that he means
bro,
like,
what the f is this?
You know,
yeah,
sort
this
of
is
like
crazy as hell.
Yeah, it's just like I don't know what the title is.
YouTube movies low key has some hits. This gem is just further proof.
Is that about Meet the Spartans?
No, that's about Tropic Thunder.
Oh, goddamn it. Okay, I was hoping that it was. I saw this movie when I was 7 years old in theaters. Man, did I laugh a lot. Now I sit here at 24 years old, still enjoyed watching it again.
That's nice.
I'm getting some really good fucking like fake movies and the suggested ones if you scroll down long enough. Like, what the fuck is The Promotion?
I don't know. I think I think you could
The
just
Change
like,
Up.
That's one of those movies that they just trust no one will ever click on.
Does
and
Rain
it's like
Man
not
have
actually a real
comments on?
movie. Yeah, definitely a good movie. Definitely a good movie. Good
Yeah,
movie.
the
Long,
2000s
long
loved
movie.
making really, really bad comedies called Who Let the Fart Out.
Solo Practitioner says of Rain Man, this film has a great message. Films like this should be accessible for anyone.
What is the
Which is
message
that if
of
you're
Rain
stupid
Man?
enough, you can make a lot of money.
Yeah. Did we ever tell you that story of the time Spencer and I were working out at the Huntington YMCA together? And I have to preface this by saying that I was listening to a power metal song called Rain Man. And I mentioned it to Spencer because I thought he would find it funny.
Definitely thinking that's my dad's car. Definitely thinking you should take me.
Goes like,
yeah, great. No, it's like it was sung by a very very high intensity Swedish woman.
Girls can't make metal, dude.
But a guy hears us talking about that, and he walks over, and we don't know him, and he just goes like, like Rain Man, like he was autistic, but like he was like a
Literally.
genius, bro. Like he was really smart, and he just walks away.
I think what Rayman goes to show is that even if you're a complete fucking idiot, you should be winning at the casino. Anyone can do it.
Yeah.
And if you don't, there's something wrong with you.
Isn't that what happens in Twin Peaks?
There's the people in the comments on Meet the Spartans are, I think, just too stupid to say anything funny.
Yeah, a lot of people are just like,
I don't know what
this movie's on here. Nice.
Yo. Yeah.
They should have won an award for this performance. For realsies.
Oh, wait. I want to read this comment on Meet the Spartans. I have 300 people. I could build an empire. Are you farming so my army is trees and plants? I gave away 5,000 fruit trees this year and will feed 3.5 million pounds of food every year. Now I got a new farm. I've only been there 3 months. I've already developed it. I'm locked to protect everybody. And I did it with pressure washer and all the time I had. And then a bunch of emojis.
Nice.
So I like whatever that person's doing. Oh, and that's... I should know, because that's from user HydroTilling 7043.
I found the comment section for Revenge of the Nerds 2, Nerds in Paradise.
Right.
Where people say, it's movies like this that remind you of how good things used to be.
One of the nerds raped someone.
Isn't that movie,
yeah.
Don't they, like, rape a girl in that movie? Yeah.
I believe in the first one, a nerd puts on a Darth Vader mask and convinces a girl that he is her boyfriend and has sex with her.
Oh, yeah.
Which is sexually unethical, in my personal opinion.
In the second
Police
movie...
Academy and Nerds franchise is the ultimate 80s comedy, lol.
Oh, man.
I love the nerds.
You gotta love me.
I'm sorry, I know this is the name of a character or something, but I can't stop laughing at the comment that just reads, Booger steals the show!
Booger tastes so good.
Wait, I found an awesome...
me when I'm digging in my nose.
I found a really cool guy on the YouTube comment section. Spencer just sent me the Bronny James Rookie Year highlight reel.
He had a good season in the G-League.
It's this guy who commented, only the third movie I've watched today with Carmen Electra. Nothing wrong with that. And he has over 100 comments on YouTube movies.
Cool.
It's just on, like, Boiler Room, Spies Like Us, Hyena Road. His name's Mark Craven. And he's having a good
Someone commented
time.
on the Rain Man. They say, those Lamborghinis at the start are amazing. They're still more beautiful than 99% of the supercars made today.
Facts, dude.
That guy might be a Rain Man in his own right.
Cars are way cooler than movies, so...
Oh, wait, I found a good one. I found some good ones.
Since the last time I saw this, I have been diagnosed with autism. This movie took on a whole new meaning.
I've got Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
Oh, okay.
And one of the top comments is, my heart sank when Abe's wife said, Abraham, we're going to be late for the theater.
They really say that?
Dude, fuck. Does Abraham Lincoln die in Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
He became the
killed
hunted.
all the vampires.
He became the vampire hunted.
Yeah.
Now I have to look at the Wikipedia and see if John Wilkes Booth is a vampire in that movie.
Mm-hmm.
I should really be shorting by newest first. So many great actors in this movie. I thought it would be a waste to watch it, but it turned out a great one. Well worth watching it, especially the history going to the beginning and early days in the Middle East. The history of vampire also traces back in the time of the Ottomans, when Vlad the Impaler turned against Mehmet, and the word changed to Dracula the Vampire, and various movies and scenes about vampires came about. I love studying history to understand and getting ideas of how vampire came about, but I really love the movie, so many great actors in it.
This might be people might disagree with me, but I'm glad that like this is a way that people can spend their days now. Like this is just
one guy just comments, "Boring."
All right, what are people saying about Soul Plane? Just like
what is Soul Plane?
It's a movie about a plane.
It's like Soul Train. Yeah, it's like.
I think it's a black guy thing.
Yeah, it's like a comedy movie. Yeah, it's a black guy thing soul movie.
This isn't just a movie; it's demons being projected on the screen.
Yeah.
The accuracy for this title is insane. I'd love to become like TVs are portals to hell person for Abraham Lincoln Vampire
Yeah.
Hunter.
It's demonic.
They're gonna summon back through Teddy Roosevelt zombie assassin.
I found this one on.
Which is better, this movie or Sinners?
I found this one on the comments for.
Yeah, Sinners is kind of like Soul Plane in the 20s.
For 12 Angry Men. And someone says, this has to be a joke. I watched this movie 6 months ago via 2-minute clips. There were so many of them, and now they have the movie for free. This has to be a joke.
You couldn't get 12... There was no way that 12 Angry Men wasn't free to watch somewhere.
In the Library of Congress.
It's like...
Does anyone know where I could watch It's a Wonderful Life? It's really hard to find.
It's like everyone in that movie is dead already.
Yeah.
On Soul Plane, someone says, "Who's watching this hilarious hood comedy in 2025?"
Me.
This is a really good comment. A guy includes a specific timestamp, 44 minutes into the movie, and says, "Is she running? Nope. Women control their environment only on their terms."
What?
This is about Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter. Still,
I love that. Can you see if that guy's made any other comments? Because I love the idea of like an MRA that just like comments on every YouTube movie he watches. Just like it's like, yep, this is what women are like, and then like on to the next.
So I clicked on his channel, and his most recent upload is called "A Poster Child Example of Contrition of What a Spouse Abuser Would Behave."
Wow,
someone.
He's really on it.
How do I check his comments? I don't know how to do that.
You have to like hover over it. It's weird. You have to like hover over his profile.
Someone commented on
the
12 Angry Men one. They just said guilty, which he's not.
I agree.
Guilty.
No, he is.
And the pointing emoji.
He should be,
but it's so stupid to have vampires in real life.
That's awesome.
One guy says, "If I got hit by a horse, I would die."
Skill issue, brother. If I got hit by, someone picked up a horse and swung it at me,
I got kicked by a horse.
I would be dead.
4309. You're welcome,
bruh. Don't say that.
Tell me, what are the studios going to do when there is no more slavery? When there is no mention of it, not teaching of it, when no one remembers it? Tell me, what will happen?
No.
Oh, I don't know. I hope something good.
I have no idea.
I hope it's really good. Otherwise,
the school books lied how the North won the war. Oh well, at least I'm not a vampire. Maybe.
Oh wait, someone's user Howl with the Wolves said on 12 Angry Men, the United States today, racism is raging. The difference is it's all against whites and white straight men in particular. Diversity is a weakness, not a strength.
What?
That's Trump is Abraham versus vampires equals Democrats. Very accurate. Heart emoji.
I could
heart emoji. It's awesome.
I couldn't agree more.
On the
just comments, I can't see shit.
I'm blind.
His brightness is just turned all the way down. Yeah.
This is I love this idea. I was slow to pick it up, but I'm being turned around.
I can't believe we've only been recording for half an hour.
Like a vampire. Yeah.
There's so many YouTube
Can you send a link to that? I'm looking at the comments.
I love this movie. Probably closer to the truth than the BS we believed, and best vampire movie ever.
Closer to the truth.
I like the people that are like pro Lincoln and then like really conservative also. Like the guys that are like, it's like Abraham Lincoln would have fought against racism against white people if he was alive today.
Socrates recommended this movie to me. Socrates.
This movie is so random, but surprisingly good quality.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Oh wait, here's one plot twist. Quote Sinners universe, which I don't. I guess.
Yeah, no, I saw that one.
Oh yeah, you saw that one. Yeah.
One guy comments "De Tartaria" twice.
Someone.
Lincoln would have slayed
no need
Poon
to
in
make
modern.
A fictional movie about Mr. Lincoln being a superhero. He already was one in real life. Thank you, Mr. President, for your service to our nation and freeing our nation of slavery. Rest in peace in heaven, sir.
I guess that's a good. I don't disagree.
I
with
disagree that
there.
he's in heaven.
These two comments back to back. from the same user. This movie is hilarious. I genuinely love it, even years later. And then the next comment from the same person, which was edited to say, Lincoln would have slayed Poon in modern days. Tall, liberal, and rich. He's just winning. Which, yeah, he would have slayed Poon in modern days, I guess.
Sorry, I found one comment that reads, the pyramids are much, much older than the Jews.
Are much order. Yeah, I see it now.
Much older than the Jews. And Jews is spelled Juwes.
I have never seen. Hold on, I'm gonna just like look that up.
I've never seen that before.
I know, that's what's like. I want to like quote. It looks like. Okay, I looked it up and it just says Jews is a misspelled word that appeared on one piece of aprons dropped by Jack the Ripper. So it's just something that like a really stupid English guy wrote when he was like trying to blame Jews for something.
I love this one person who comments, "Bro held the train. Best display of vampiric strength to date, hands down." Abraham looks like Eli Manning.
Damn. I found
the one
for Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave Abraham.
I have a little 1-2 punch.
Do you want to look at The Great Gatsby with me?
I'm gonna do my own.
We're doing parallel.
Okay, well, can I read a Great Gatsby?
Yeah,
just
you guys can take over for a little bit.
Yeah, we're doing parallel. Yeah. So this is a comment about The Great Gatsby. So it's basically about fucking and sucking, partying. Dumb. So disappointed. Like, I don't know what he was going into The Great Gatsby.
I thought this was about fucking greatness, man. I thought it was about being a Gatsby.
Yeah, he thought it was the Wolf. He thought it was Wolf of Wall Street, and he thought that Wolf of Wall Street was The Big Short. So he thought it was going to be The Big Short, but he confused it twice.
I've got YouTube being very accidentally racist in this one, because there's a guy who comments, I need to... this is for Insidious, by the way. I need to part 2 of this, because I need to part 2 of this bitch, because what the fuck, bro? And then there's an auto button under that says translate to English.
Hell yeah. Wait, so under the guy that said basically it's about fucking, sucking, partying, dumb, then someone, Jamie Lopez 9903 in all caps, every Jew Hollywood movie.
Yep.
People love talking about Jews in these comment sections. They control
the whole shit. The media, it's theirs.
Yeah.
The Jewish guy, F. Scott Fitzgerald, one of the most Jewish guys who ever lived, wrote The Great Gatsby.
Yeah. Finance Scott Fitzgerald.
Can I read this one?
Yeah.
This is again on Insidious. One day in one of these, the main character is going to wake up to a ghost in their room, look right at the ghost, and yell, "Okay, boomer," and go back to sleep.
That is what's going to happen. Of course that's what's going to happen.
That is complete A24 vibes. This one on Monty Python and the Holy Grail. My daughter Olivia died of cancer in 2017. We loved Monty Python. Jokes like the Ministry of Funny Walks, Come at Me with That Banana, etc. Obviously this, The Life of Brian, and others were close to us. It kept us close. I haven't watched this since we lost Olivia, but I did now with my wife, gauging our feelings. My wife cried on my own behalf as she didn't have the same connection with our daughter. I still cried, but laughed more than I cried because my daughter loved the particular humor Monty Python exhibited. My sense of humor has become one with my late daughter, and that is the greatest gift I could receive from her. She lives within me. I love you, Olivia.
That's so sweet.
And then the next comment is from user Lone Star Stinger. I wonder if some of this was the inspiration for Shrek.
Okay, on The Great Gatsby, 18 minutes in and it sucks. Thinking about turning it off.
I wish you could do that. I wish you could leave comments on books for everyone to read.
This is like the closest thing I feel like. It's like
leaving a comment 1 page into a book. Like, I have no idea what the fuck this is about. I should probably just stop reading.
I mean, this is like the YouTube movies is like the equivalent of like a public library's like DVD section. Like there's like a lot of movies. Most of them are like pretty old. Some of them are surprisingly good. Why
No
is
comment.
this...
Sorry, can I read? No
Yeah.
comment, and I rebuke TV entities in Jesus' name. What happened to big lots in the name of Father, Son, and Holy Spirit? This wasn't in Florida, and demons are real. I rebuke spirit of fear. Let's rejoice and have peace and love toward one another in Jesus' name. Then the person comments again. Ed doesn't snore anymore. My step R, Jackson Hospital. And then they comment again. KFC, Cornell, Lord Jesus, they are just food or baby. Baby Pig movie, OMG, this is scary and creepy. Forever 21 stores.
Yeah, I love it. There's like a surprising number of people that are just in here to say like, listen up, y'all. I know you're trying to watch Cool World, but just a reminder that Jesus loves you. And then like people are just like, thanks, man. I was thinking about that while I was watching Cool World. Someone says about The Great Gatsby, one of the English teacher's greatest friends.
I like that a lot.
Dude.
One of the English teacher's greatest
lot of
friends.
people really-
Do you think English teachers become friends with the books and math teachers become friends with the numbers?
Yeah, math teachers are
Science
friends with,
teachers are
X's
like
and
low-key.
Y's, and then English
Like,
teachers
I
are
caught my
friends with
science
shit.
teacher hanging out with a molecule after class one day. He's crazy.
Yeah. You know,
I'm trying to find another. I wonder if there's any good one on the 2013 adaptation of Ender's Game.
ooh, that's
I remember seeing that movie.
We're gonna see.
That one's
Yeah, I remember seeing it, and I thought it was cool that the lead actor played Dota because I played Dota.
This was
remember
last
seeing it.
year.
Anyway, the most recent comment on Ender's Game is, so his dumbass thought it was okay to start a fight in a wet bathroom? Okay,
That was the worst thing he did.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Do you guys have any great memories of wet
Yeah, I
bathroom
do.
fights?
Well, that's the thing is
We used
that
to
like
come back
Orson
sticky.
Scott Card, he's like his thing, he's like conservative, but like his single issue is basically being homophobic. But then like all his books have like really like homoerotic scenes in them, like that, where it's just like kids fighting naked in a bathroom.
I'm on the one for Interstellar. Someone tagged about an hour and a half in, and then they said, "Such a good movie to shit it on with woman drama." Crying emoji. No idea what that means,
What? Yeah, no.
but I imagine it's
no
negative
clue.
towards girls.
I think it can't be the movies that you think are going to be like funny,
No.
like Norbit or like Meet the Spartans. It has to sort of be in the middle for like the really good comments, because if it's like too good of a movie, it'll just be like a bunch of old guys saying like classic. I remember watching this back in the day. But then you have to go to something.
I love the guy who comments on Ender's Game. This movie reminds me of RTS
Holy
games.
fucking shit!
Yeah, Ender's Game did no way, dude.
I don't
All
think
I
that's
see
true.
is some scared kid whining. This movie is horrible.
I love that, being annoyed at the kid so much. Yeah, I hate this kid too much. He's ruining it.
He's bugging me.
I accidentally clicked over to the change up. Which I don't even know what the change up is.
My older brother,
Yeah, Interstellar's
Dystopian
good.
slop.
my older brother forced me to watch this.
Yeah, Abe Lincoln Vampire Hunter.
I've done that one already.
This is, I know. I'm just like reading it off. This is why I wanted Spencer on, because I think he could think of like, like really good obscure movies that like.
All right, I'll go
I
fuck
don't know,
myself,
only like
then.
Eastern European perverts would watch.
Yeah, I'm gonna check. I'm gonna see if there's anything good for Terminator Genesis.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, no, there's like. I don't think there's actually that many movies on YouTube movies, because
Yeah,
I keep
Barry
seeing
Lyndon
a
used to
ton.
be on
I keep seeing the same.
YouTube movies.
The actor that plays John in this is a great actor, but so awkwardly, uncontrollably fugly.
Oh, fucking get him!
Fry his ass,
Fuck
dude.
him up. All right, I
There's
want to
one
see
guy
what
who
the
just
comments.
says 3808 quick scope.
All right, I want to look at the. I think the. Oh wait, this is comments are turned off on the Hunger Games. God damn it!
All the kids' movies have the comments turned off.
Yeah,
I want to make.
no,
I
that's-
want to make fun of.
Yeah, I
stupid
fucking hate
10-year-olds.
children.
Yeah,
I want to
yeah,
make
we only
fun
get
of
to make fun of
stupid
like
10-year-olds on my podcast about Reddit posts.
I'm looking at the one for the King's Speech.
Now we only get like. the King's
Like,
Speech is
sure,
actually
one
that's
guy just
good.
comments, "Traveling forward in time is stupid."
See, that's good.
Someone comments on the King's Speech. This is a Weinstein production, and then 50 question marks.
Yeah, what's the king speaking
Is there
about?
anything good? I'm gonna check. Please don't tell me the comments. Turn it off. All right, I'm checking the comments for Artemis Fowl.
Oh, that book. I never saw the movie, but that book.
I forgot how to
link
move.
to that.
Those books were awesome. So
yeah, those books were crazy, dude. No, isn't there a bit where they like the big butler guy who's basically a superhero like puts on a suit of armor and fights a troll with a mace? That was cool.
I haven't read them in probably 2 or 3 weeks, but it sounds right.
I was gonna say,
Is it just me, or does it seem that like Artemis has ADHD?
No. Probably. I think
10 minutes of opening exposition is very excessive.
Yeah, everything in these movies happens so fast. I think they might have ADHD.
This comment on
it's over in like 2 hours.
This comment on the King's Speech is so good.
Fantastic.
Audio is too quiet. Can't hear it over my neighbor's electric head shears or my knitting needles.
This is awesome. That's such a great portrait of who's watching these.
My knitting needles.
There's a lot of people who really hate the ending of No Country for Old Men.
Oh, the ending is nice.
Still think it was highly overrated.
The best part.
Movie was slow and boring. And then somebody replies, next time you watch it, light up a joint. Hell of an experience.
Yeah, I've seen that on like various movies. It's just
I feel like you should
just people say like you got to watch this high. It's like I guess that does make it
does because you get to really like the popcorn when you eat it.
Yeah, I don't know.
I love this one guy comments, absolute waste of time. We get it. Nothing matters. Everything is meaningless. I learned that in 5th grade.
I'm the worst teacher ever.
Oh wait, can I tell you guys a funny story? Yeah, we just watched these movies over and over.
Remind me of Michael Myers.
Okay.
I went to a movie theater to watch Mission Impossible yesterday for Father's Day. It was with my son.
Yeah?
No, and
I watched Friendship. I watched Friendship.
I watched Fathership because I actually appreciate my dad.
Yeah,
it's pretty good. Yeah, I liked it. It's not like it wasn't as funny as I was like.
It's funny when he does pretty
no,
kind of thing. But also like I couldn't. I thought he wrote it, but you know. But it was making me laugh really hard imagining the guy writing the movie. This is not how movies work, but I was imagining the guy writing it. Like it would be so funny if Tim Robbins had said this. Oh my god. Oh,
that's not how movies work. But
and Tim Robbins says
he says, "What the heck?" Oh my god.
Yeah,
I know it's not a.
It was also cool. It was the first time I saw someone who follows me on Twitter on a major motion picture screen.
It was the Harvey Weinstein cameo.
No, it was not.
I couldn't think
Mr.
of
Ray,
Mr.
Rayhill?
Just the idea.
No, it was Ivy Woke.
Oh, yeah.
You didn't see Nora?
Walk.
Time out, bro. It was good.
No, I didn't see Nora.
It just shows her whole butt.
I like the idea of I like the idea of Harvey Weinstein following like 100 people, and one of them is Gus randomly.
That's what it'd be funny. You know, Harvey Weinstein gets a burner phone in prison. And he's like, I just like this guy's tweets, man. He's talking about wizards and shit. That is funny.
Yeah.
Harvey Weinstein is really into.
Yeah, I was about to say Harvey Weinstein is.
He has a sort of.
All these women start talking like Sephiroth once they come forward.
He really likes to.
Dude, the prosecutor won't stop talking.
Yeah, saying things like "You're a bad person who's gonna go to jail for a long time." No, but in this movie theater, so this was like a thing in the bathroom. They had this like convenience center where I just sent a picture of it, and it's like those things that like. You know those like little like quarter machines that they have in bathrooms for like tampons or condoms?
Yeah.
So they had one of those, but in it they had cologne, tabletop footballs, glow sticks, and extreme sour drops.
Whoa.
And I remember when I was 10 going to this movie theater, and I think I had like change in my pocket, and I got like those like sour or like some kind of candy they had back then. But then the only other time I had seen these like kinds of machines was for like condoms. And I was like, did I just like eat a condom when I was a kid? Did I eat a flavored condom?
I do definitely.
And for 10 years I thought that I'd eaten a flavored condom.
You still may have.
I might have eaten.
I definitely remember asking my dad if I could borrow money to buy a condom from the thing in the bathroom. I thought I wanted the gumball and I wanted the bathroom gumball really bad. And my dad was like,
it's just a condom filled with gumballs.
Why did they...
to sneak into prison.
I know why they did it. I know why they put it in there. I'm not stupid.
Yeah. Yeah. I also like the idea of buying
like
glow sticks in the
movies.
bathroom. Yeah. I don't think people do that. I guess people have
Pee Wee Herman did.
Movies.
Fucking disgusting freak. Dead piece of shit.
I can't stop thinking, like what's that post that goes like if you go to a porno movie and you like jack off like 10 minutes in, do you just like leave?
Yeah,
do you stay for the rest of it? Like, what do you do?
It's cool that they still exist. Like, I like that the pervs are still holding out in this increasingly digitized world.
A comment on Minority Report is just boring.
That movie is fucking boring.
It kind of is. Yeah, it's just I mean, it's like in the title,
a minor
basically.
Spielberg.
And then just a comment of I thought that was a guy with a pipe in his mouth, but it's just a weird shadow. It's just.
I think Griffin once told me that Taxi Driver was minor Scorsese. Which, to be clear, I'm not making fun of him. He was right. I thought that one was kind of mid.
It's fucking
It's a Scorsese movie with
cool.
minors.
It is really cool when he is in his apartment going crazy. I can't deny it.
There's one line that makes me laugh really hard, which is like right after the girl breaks up with him. He says like, "I've had a headache all day and I can't sleep. I think I have stomach cancer." That made me laugh really fucking hard. I did not like the ending at all. I thought the ending was stupid.
Anyway, Paul Schrader is a crazy rapist, I think. So can't like any of the movies.
Who?
Paul Schrader.
Oh, Paul Schrader, yeah.
Of Call Me by Your Name.
That's a bummer because I did really want to see the card count.
Yeah. How about Call Me by Your Name and it's Paul Schrader and like a teenage boy and it's just like Paul Schrader in real life?
Well, he was.
Wait, no. I don't know. I'm fucking trying to riff something out.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Someone just said believe
really
all women under Minority Report.
Face when you flop when we do this.
I know. I'm not even looking.
Jesus, Griffin. That's a little mean, dude.
But it's so nice to see you smile when we have a moment of funniness.
A classic. You can tell Griffin's having a bad week because he's going like,
"It's I've had a bad week, and it is
face when you realize what a failure you are."
Yeah, it's okay.
Yeah,
everything's gonna be fine.
You're garfing out right now.
I am not garfing out.
You're having a bad day on Monday. You're garfing out.
So this is a video episode. You guys can't see like the video feed, but there is a gigantic plate of lasagna. Like
that's my Nintendo Switch.
Yes, there isn't a plate of lasagna. You can see like the tomato sauce kind of slowly spilling off of the plate.
There isn't a plate of lasagna, which is why he's mad.
He's licking the lasagna that's going on the sheets.
Oh yeah, sorry. He just ate the lasagna and is wondering why it isn't there anymore.
Yeah.
I will say about the new Mission Impossible. It's like the whole thing is that the stakes are really high. It's like the highest they've ever been, and I felt like it was kind of bullshit for like biplanes to be involved because of that. I think they should have had better airplanes.
I don't care about Mission. I just never.
I really care about it.
Maybe I'm missing out. I don't know. I've got a lot of friends who are like, Mission Impossible.
These are just our friends who just like
the greatest action movie of the 2010s. I would 360 backspin onto Tom Cruise's.
I would become one of his slaves in an instant.
Sometimes you just need something to do.
I would be a Scientology slave. I feel like they're lying about Mission Impossible. I don't know. I'd probably watch it and be like, okay, that's
it's pretty.
No. I feel like it's just I don't feel like desire to seek it out.
It was making me laugh so hard.
That's what separates you from Tom Cruise, who seeks out the impossible mission.
I couldn't. Actually, no, the whole coward. I couldn't pull the trigger.
Actually, no. The whole point.
He's wearing it like a cape. He's wearing it like a cape.
There's a story about. I forget what it is. It might be the first Mission Impossible where he takes his shirt off. And someone they said that
takes his shirt off in his movies.
He would do the shirtless scene. He would sit in an ice bath so that his body would get really, really tight. So his abs would look sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rocks. That scans.
I think Tom Cruise is charming to people because it's like there will never be any ambiguity if the allegations come out. Like it's never gonna be like an Aziz Ansari thing. Like when the allegations come out, we'll just all be ready to move on.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Just instantly. There will be no question.
Yeah, I feel like his crimes are financial.
Yeah, so that's like why it's
and innumerable.
I think he's just like only murdered other male Scientologists, which is like probably fine if we're being honest. Yeah,
Honor,
and that's whatever.
Straight up, I forgot that they existed.
He probably doesn't think that taxes exist, or he kind of forgot about them. But
that's fine, right?
There's someone at Scientology that just does them for him. I think Tom Cruise is I think he fits into my theory that if you've never smoked weed, you can still get a sugar rush as an adult. I think that's what he's always doing. I think he's never done any drugs, and he just eats a bunch of candy, and that's what he does before he acts. Is he
jumping out of a plane?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He engages in the behavior that would end a child's life tragically, but because he's a trained professional, he can get away with it.
Mounds bar and just eats the wet coconut.
He's got a big Halloween bucket full of almond joy. And when he needs to do his stunt, he crams a couple almond joy in his mouth and gets hyper.
And the outside crumples like a soda can.
There's just a giant.
He takes one of those like Linder chocolate balls and pokes a hole in it, and he sucks out the filling. All right, I'm ready. Yeah.
Just has
I have a slave to preach to peeps. I can just
that's one of those things where it's Tom Cruise would actually have his slave bring him Peeps when he was filming year round. It's that's so interesting. I think I kind of like him. Yeah.
Yeah, that's 50 years, man.
Mm-hmm. Someone on Minority Report says, forget E.T. This was Spielberg's best post-Jaws / Raiders of the Lost Ark movie, which was a really big... That's a lot of movies. Yeah.
He's awesome.
E.T. after
the fucking best.
Jaws, I guess it was. So E.T.
cool.
was the early
he's the
80s.
man. E.T. is the fucking goat.
I was about to say I've never seen it, and I feel like it was a scam that people even saw that show. He's a penis monster. He's a penis monster.
I don't really have thoughts about E.T.
I bet it is.
Someone on Minority Report said, we need this on CinemaSins ASAP.
Yeah,
yes.
They keep making movies.
Let's go.
Each more
I checked a few days ago if CinemaSins is still doing it, and they still are. I mean, I guess why would they stop? But it's
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I don't honestly. My take on that is that I think people kind of overreact to the degree. It was a really popular thing to say for a while. It was CinemaSins ruined an entire generation of film criticism.
It's the main thing.
I don't think it really
talk about movies.
I think it's just kind of
it's just the
annoying
main way people always
they're pretty ignorable.
I don't think
being annoying about plot holes was definitely a thing.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This is not new.
And Justin Bieber's a fucking girl.
Yeah.
I wonder.
Oh my god.
There's two things I know.
I'm gonna give him a wedgie, and I'm gonna give him an atomic wedgie and leave him in the locker
and Michael Mann whips out
bones.
Oh fuck! I want.
Yeah, and I would explode him with a landmine, and I would shoot him 700 times, and then I would set him on fire.
I want to know if someone's ever done
CinemaSins did a video on One Direction.
If someone, I was about to say, has someone ever done music sins where they just take a song
10
pounds, that was the thing that
probably CinemaSins.
Yeah, well, that's the thing that
Griffin, can you put the dumbbell back on your camera?
I remember there was this terrible offshoot of CinemaSins.
Yeah, I do. Yeah.
Oh, someone made the channel Song Sins a few months ago.
Oh man, that's
Mario
tough.
could never do that. Does Mario pay friggin' rent?
Oh yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, it's Mario couldn't do this. Mario couldn't do this. Mario shouldn't do this. Yeah.
Doing video game sins for Custer's revenge.
I don't think CinemaSins is that bad, honestly.
But bigger,
saying that, I would really love to, if I had to kill myself, blow my brains out in front of the guys from CinemaSins. I think that's what I would do. That's how I would go about it. I think that would make... I just think
I want to kill myself.
I know that I
across
should
this
dream bigger,
podcast,
but like just sort of immediately, like that's like the eating too much candy version of killing myself. So I want to like
George Bush is fucking
get
gay.
a cheap rush by killing myself in front of the Cinema Sins guys.
Oh!
That's good. Yeah, killing yourself on a pocket. That's another way. That is like a thought that I
know you can't do it. Takes you back. You can't quick save and reload.
That is a thought. That's a thought that I have like way too often. Is like, damn, it sucks that like you can't that you don't stay alive after killing yourself. Because I think of like so many. Yeah, there's like so many.
Oh my god, I'm gonna do so many documentaries.
Well, some people do because they do the thing. They do the thing where you jump off like a really tall bridge but into water.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh, dude, I actually got to do it."
I understand.
That's so sick.
Yes! I understand.
There was a.
Like,
it is poignant.
Like they're like 2/3 of the
on
way
its
down.
face,
Like,
it is
fuck,
like
I made a mistake.
that is
basically I was
and, like,
killing
water,
myself,
like,
and I
the
realized I was
angle,
gonna die.
still
And
alive.
I was
They're like,
wait, this sucks. I'm gonna be dead.
Like, bubbles blowing out of their mouth.
What the hell?
Cheering like their team won the Super Bowl. Like you're like 2/3 of the way down, and you're like, oh fuck, I want to stay alive. I want to stay alive.
Through your
and you
head.
hit the water at like the precise angle, and you're good, and you swim back up to the surface. And you're like, I have
what
this
happened
new
to me?
appreciation
What happened
for
to me
life.
when I tried
And then
to
a
kill
second
myself was
person
I
committing
jumped
suicide
off the
lands
bridge, I
directly
bounced
on
off the
top of
water,
you
and
with both of your heads
flew
fucking
in, and I
cracked.
landed on a beautiful girl pair of boobs.
Like heads
and
colliding
gave
in
me a
heads, like
different
bang.
appreciation for life. It clipped.
Ooh, yeah.
Yeah, I backwards long jumped off the bridge.
I actually did some.
And that's the episode,
I did some
everybody.
cool movement tech when I tried to kill myself, and I was actually able to clip into the bridge, and I was able to see underneath the
I got
girl's skirt,
stuck
and
in
it
the-
made me not want to kill myself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I clipped into the
Nice, do I
bridge
have
for
a
a couple
bald
of
spot?
seconds, and for some reason I got spawned in
Yeah.
the stand. I don't know what the
Yeah,
fuck's
that's
going on.
yeah. I was able to. I was
That was
able to
fun.
launch myself across the world by throwing my hat. All right, bye everyone.
Bye.